And welcome to Let's Play Gothic 3. This is Mr. Joseph, and on today's exciting episode, we are back in Ardea. And what we've done is we just learned the Impossible Locks skill in Geldern. And so we are back in the Ardea area because we want to start opening some chests that we missed when we didn't have the skills to open them. So while we're here, though, I thought I'd do a little shopping. So I'm just taking a look and seeing what Hamler has to offer. Nothing really good. Same with the blacksmith. Just, you know, you'd think he'd have some good arrows or whatever, because they don't really have dedicated fletchers in this game, but nope. 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 So we're gonna skip that. And I'm gonna skip outside here, because I don't need to show you every failed attempt at shopping I made, but we're gonna jump out out to the, oh, what side of town? It's like northeast of Ardea here. This is going to be over by Jack's Tower, and since I see some deer walking along, I'll go ahead and try to hunt them, because those are good items. Each time you kill a deer, it's worth 96 gold, because you get 60 for the pelt, and you get 30 for the antlers, and you get, I think, 6 for the meat, although that might have changed because of the way they did the you know, roast deer meat, which is distinguished now from the other just regular meat. There we go. Nice headshot there. And there's a scavenger. We'll go ahead and take him out. Scavengers are basically one-shotters at this point in the game, or pretty close to it, even for a non-hunter, non-warrior type like me. So if you're facing Jack's Tower, you're going to want to veer off to the left where the bilge-rats were, and just grab this chest right here. This is a, oh, let's see here. Actually, I don't think this is necessarily a weapons or magic chest. I think it's just a Impossible Locks chest. But anyway, it's right over by Jack's Tower. And one thing while we're up here, I wanted to tell you that certain enemies re-emerge. And so the deer obviously regenerate, which is great. But in addition to the deer, you'll see enemies like bloodflies, which we're going to see right here, or wolves, or lurkers, or even ripper beasts, boars. Things like that reappear in nature. Usually not in the same numbers that they originally start out in the game, but, you know, there is sort of an endless supply of generic animal types that regenerate after about a week or so after you kill them the first time. So take out that bloodfly. So I wanted to show you this map. So you can see that big yellow dot with red outline down at the bottom. That's where our first chest was on this mission to get those chests. And so we're going to go ahead and go to the next one. But before we do, I'm actually going to jump down. This is the ledge between Jack's Tower and the beach where that big pack of wolves were at the beginning of the game, just right underneath Ardea, basically. And I wanted to show you that this wolf, there's several wolves here that re-emerged after we originally eradicated this area of wolves, but now I've got a pack of them on me. And so I just wanted to show you that. You got to be always on your guard, but at the same time it can lead to resource gathering that you might not otherwise get. So I guess what I would say, I'm not going to show you this whole wolf battle because I get a little bit, you know, into it here, and I have to have my partners here help me kill them because I don't want to die. But so I'm going to jump ahead here, just safe, you know, safe to assume that I killed them and didn't die, because I obviously kept going with this. So here we are on the beach immediately below, right where we were, and I just wanted to show you that this lurker has reappeared. So he's really easy to kill, of course. In isolation, lurkers are just really simple. They move too slowly to be much of a threat if you're kiting them with a bow and arrow, and especially as your skills increase. So grab his stuff, and then we're going to show you where the next chest is. So that cave exit near Reddick, on the back side of Reddick, not the front entrance to Reddick, but the back side. If you go out of the cave and you turn left immediately, there's going to be a chest right here, and that's where that second dot is that I added. So there's the cave exit, and that's the just outside of Reddick, and there's the chest. I think this is a weapons chest, or at least it might be, or maybe the one immediately inside was. I don't remember, but in any event, it's crap this early in the game. It's not going to give you anything good. You just got to get these chests so you can get the next one in the sequence. And I don't remember if I've explained this yet or not, but the weapons and magic chests increase in value as the sequence goes up. So here we are in Reddick, by the way, and I think I just wanted to come in here and buy some vials or something from this guy, so we'll do that. But as I'm buying the vials in the background, I just want to explain the weapons and magic and all that chests, the impossible lock chests. Okay, there's a sequence of chests in this game, and there's actually 4 main types of chests, which have impossible locks. Everything else is just a junk chest, but if it has an impossible lock on it, meaning you have to pick impossible locks to open it, then it generally falls into one of 4 categories: a weapons chest, a magic chest, a chest that might contain a random magical or rare item, which we would call extra large chests, I guess, or chests with gold and or with impossible locks. And so we kind of have what we might call weapons chest, magic chest, random chest, and gold chest.
You
and
aren't ready for that.
basically, each one of those, the weapons, let me put it this way, the weapons chests and the magic chests go into a sequence, a fixed sequence. It doesn't matter which chest you open in the world first. Whichever weapon chest you open first, you get item number 1. And then the second one you open, you get item number 2. And I'll just tell you what they are: Hashashin knife, Hashashin bow, bone bow, rapier, headhunter's crossbow, Hashashin sword, composite bow, etc. And so we've gotten a couple of those. I think we got the Hashashin knife and the Hashashin bow, and maybe the bone bow. I'm not sure if we have the rapier yet, but that's the sequence for the weapons chest. Likewise, the magic chests give you Scroll of Fireball, Amulet of Energy Defense, Amulet of Fire Protection, Scroll of Fog, Ring of the Hunter, etc. And those items actually seem kind of worse. Oh, by the way, I'm skipping ahead here to that purple circle you just saw on that map, because I realized I had missed a dragon route. Anyway, each of these impossible lock chests falls into one of those categories: weapons, magic, random item, or gold. And in today's episode, we're going back and getting a few of the chests. Some of them are magic, some of them are weapons, some of them are random item, and some of them are gold. And I don't know exactly which one's which. I'll try to do my best to tell you based upon guides that are online. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that dragon route out here. By the way, when I was in Reddick just now, by the way, look at number 3. That's where we're going next, number 3. We already got 1 and 2. Number 3 is up right over by the orc encampment at the bottom of the hill facing Vanguard. And it's over by that ruined, burned out tower too. So you can see the barrier at Vanguard there, and there's the chest. But anyway, as I was saying, by the way, they're fighting a wolf or something. But anyway, in Reddick, I upgraded my alchemy skills so I can learn permanent potions, except for I didn't have quite enough learning points to get the actual learn permanent potions skill itself. Okay, this chest, let's see if we can tell what it is. It appears to be a random chest. Or maybe it was just a pick difficult locks chest. I don't know, but either way, we got it. It's good. Nothing great in it. But, I highly recommend getting all chests possible that you can, so you have at least a chance of getting some of the best weapons in the game later on, and likewise best mage items in the game. So I'm just kind of explaining where the chests that we got were already. So 1, 2, and then 3 is right over here, somewhere in the area where my cursor is. Okay, so I want to show you where the 4th one is now. It's just up the hill from where we're at now. Or actually, it's not. It's in this ravine, really close to where we're at now, on the bottom of this cliff near Chris the Hunter, who is in that stone circle. It's in a cave down here. And so I'll go ahead and grab the chest, and then we'll go talk to Chris. Okay, so this appears to be a random item chest, or maybe it was a gold chest, I don't know. But it didn't look like a weapons or magic chest. But let me show you exactly where we are as we come out of the cave here. So as we come out of the cave, if you look up to the right, you'll see Chris's Hunter stone circle there, Stonehenge up there. And we're going to want to, from here, go up the hill, and go past Chris, and here we are again on the world map. But we're going to want to go up past Chris, as you can see here by number 5, it's a campsite just to the south and west of Chris, up farther on the hill, closer to Ardea. That's where we're going next, so here we are. And this is the campsite. There are a bunch of wolves in this general area the first time we cleared it, but one of the chests by this fireplace excuse me, was impossible to open at the time. There it is. It's a metal chest, so we'll go ahead and open it now. And as you can see, it has a magic ore blank, which tells me that it's likely a what you might call a random chest or a random magic chest. And it's most importantly, though, it's not a weapons or mage chest. So we're I skipped ahead a little bit because I was running in the wrong direction there for a second. We're gonna head down to Ortega's cave now, and as you remember from earlier, the cave is at the bottom of this giant hill, under the cliff where we would go to get to Montera. And it's labeled 6 through 9 because there's actually 4 impossible chests in here. And so as you can see, we'll be going inside the cave to get these chests. So as we emerge here, we'll be going inside the cave. The interesting thing about these chests, at least according to my notes, is that none of them is a weapons or magic chest. They are all, I think, just random gold / random magic chests, but we'll see. So nothing on the left side there. Let's go over to the right side. Head up this hill, and as you'll see here in a second, there's a bunch of chests we had to leave behind the first time. There's 3 in this room. Let's go ahead and grab these. That appears to be a gold chest. Gold chests just have a nice amount of gold and usually a gold nugget in them, which means that each time you open one, you'll probably make 500 gold or so, give or take. Amulet of Life Force in this one. This appears to be a random magic item chest. And let's take a look at this one. This one appears to be a random chest as well, so we'll grab that. And then there's one more chest here that you don't want to forget about, and it's right over in this other room. Right there. Let's go ahead and open that up. And you know, it doesn't look like anything in particular. It looks like a kind of a crappy, regular, random item chest, or maybe it's not even an impossible locks chest. Again, when I first did this cave, I didn't even have picked difficult locks, and so it's possible that's just a medium level difficult locks chest. Okay, so here I am cooking some food, and I saw the cooking pot laying there, so I couldn't resist. So let's take a look at maybe some mushroom ragu. Let's get a couple of those. Looks like it has a pretty overall a great effect on your stats. And the deer meat, now that I have all that oil from a video or 2 ago, I can go ahead and cook that up. So grab 15 of those. And the other one I want to do is chunky wild boar meat, or crunchy wild boar meat. So I'll do maybe 15 of those as well. Using up some of that oil, but I think it's worth it. So now I've got 15 wild boar, 15 deer cooked up, plus the 2 mushroom ragus. You have to use a ladle to cook, by the way. It's an item you find strewn about. So mushroom ragu, great item. Roast meat gives me 20%, but a crunchy boar gives me 24%, whereas the deer only gives me 18%. But they're all in the same neighborhood. I just think it's kind of cool how each one distinguishes itself and gives different amounts, different types of meat. Okay, so now we're going up to chest 10, which is at the top of the cliff under which Ortega's cave is. So you want to head up there, past the 2 little things. And by the way, you see here on that to the left there was a cliff face or a rock outcropping of rock, and you'll remember from the first time there were beasts there, and there was a Ripper Beast who reappeared there. So I just wanted to show you that the Ripper Beast does reappear. However, the Shrats from this burnt-out farm do not reappear. They're gone for good, I think. In any event, you'll want to grab this chest here. This chest is actually a magic item chest. And let's see. Ring and lightning. I'm trying to think of which one that would be. Might have been the Ring of the Hunter. I didn't get a good look at that, but might have been one of the scrolls, or maybe it was the Amulet of Fire Protection, which would be the third magic chest. By the way, there's some really important impossible lock chests in the Dragon Cave underneath Cape Dun, and I promise we will clear that out. But there was a scavenger over there, by the way. But first I'm going to check down here real quick to make sure I didn't miss anything in this cave. This is the cave. It was an undead cave, and there's a big statue in the back that you'll see here in a second. I think it's of King Robar, maybe the first or somebody. You know, it's kind of weird that it must be a burial cave because there's a giant statue. I'm going to grab a torch of the king. But anyway, there's no chests in this cave. I think it's the king. I don't know that for sure. So in light of that, we're going to split this up and do the next few chests on the next one. So if you've been watching, thanks, and just remember, Professor Snuggles is looking out for you.